Remember, this is very important to understand. Exercises do not work muscles. Okay? If you grab onto a barbell, that barbell does not tell your muscles to engage and work. It only supplies potential resistance against gravity. It's your brain and your nervous system that tells your muscles to engage and work together in a synergistic format. And that is something that is a skill, like anything else in fitness, that you want to work on improving and developing over time. So when we set our tension for each hold, we're improving our ability to do that. Because if you have trouble engaging a muscle, sorry, there's not a whole lot you can ever do that's ever going to help you build that muscle to be bigger and stronger. You can only challenge your capacity to the degree you can work your muscles. And you can only work your muscles to the degree you can engage it. So if you have trouble engaging a muscle, which many people do, I would say everyone does to some degree. For example, in the lats, the glutes, the hamstrings, a lot of posterior muscles have this issue. No, you're not going to get it to be much bigger and stronger, regardless of what you do. So setting your tension is basically practicing just getting in position and flexing the muscle a bit. It doesn't need to be super hard. You're just telling the muscle to turn on, to engage. And if you, again, in the deadlift, if you're like, well, how do I know if my muscles are engaging? Well, that's a good sign that you need to work on it, because you can feel the muscle engage. You can feel muscle tension. So if you get into a deadlift and I say, turn on your lats, and you're like, okay, I guess they're on. No. Yeah, they're probably on to some degree, but not nearly to the degree they need to be. They need to be like, whoa, okay, they are definitely on. They are definitely flexed. So setting your tension is how we practice this every single hold. Not just in your warm-up or anything, every single time. And it takes a fraction of a second to do this, where you just engage the muscle, just turn it on, and then you know you have tension in those muscles. And it's a lot easier to do this when you don't have resistance against your hands or your feet, and you can tell the muscle to engage. Then when you apply resistance,